Hello and welcome to the latest Greater Birmingham Chambers of Commerce Q&A session. And today we're talking about DINNOS, a project which is being run by Aston University and funded by the EU Horizon 2020 programme. And I'm delighted to be joined here digitally in Birmingham by Emily Stubbs, who's the policy advisor here at the Chamber of Commerce, who's our lead on the DINNOS project. And also then from Aston University, Dr. Rivkin, and joining us from Greece today, also from Aston University, Dr. Ioannis Kratsiotis. So to get us started, I mean, just tell us, exactly what is the DINNOS program all about, really?
So DINNOS is an international collaborative research project funded by the Horizon 2020 program of the European Union, that aims to address the challenges of age-diverse teams by developing two different types of trainings. One, a leadership training program that will be delivered to small and medium-sized businesses leaders, and a second, cognitive ability or training program or brain training that will be delivered to the employees of the companies. The objectives of those trainings are to promote the innovative and creative potential of the organizations, of the small and medium-sized businesses, and capitalize on the age diversity of their teams.
So this is looking at where you've got maybe a whole span of age range within an organization, be it people fresh out of school or college, right through to those who are maybe further on in their career, more experienced, shall we say?
Yes, this is a reality in modern businesses. We have young people, recent graduates, and older people. And in age-diverse teams, we have observed, and research has observed, that there is a lot of potential for improved innovation and performance, but we can also observe potential for conflict. So our aim here is to reduce conflict and capitalize on the creative, innovative potential of age-diverse teams. For example, For example, we have, when it comes to younger employees, we might have some individuals with new ideas. They have increased technological IT capacity. But when it comes to older individuals, we have more experience, more knowledge, better knowledge of organizational politics. So if we combine those two things, we can improve our organizational outcomes in general and our innovative organizational outcomes in particular.
So if you're involved in a business, you're a business leader or owner or a member of staff, and you're thinking, how do we innovate right now? I'm looking for some help and support. I don't quite know where to go. Then this is a sort of a program which is there. It's available right now, say through Aston University. We want to hear from you, don't we? I mean, what should businesses do who want to find out more information? I don't know if that's yourself, Ioannis, or Vlad, or
So basically, thank you for the question, Paul. Obviously, we have a website which will be referred to when posting the video, and businesses can go on our website, and there is a registration form where they can directly register, but also they can email us directly if they have an interest in the project or if they want to have more information about it, and we're happy to answer any questions they have.
And is there a cost to businesses for participating, or it's funded through Horizon 2020? Is it fully funded, and also I was going to, from a practical point of view, I mean, how long does it go on for? What's the time commitment or requirement on business?
Yes, so regarding your first question, it's fully funded by the European Union, so businesses can participate in both trainings free of charge. And normally these trainings would be quite expensive because obviously you need to develop the materials, you need to hire trainers. So normally, if we deliver these types of trainings within our executive and education programs, they cost around £2,000 per day, and this is basically due to us receiving funding from the European Union, can be delivered free to businesses. Regarding the timescales, I think Ioannis, who is basically in charge of delivering the trainings, can tell you more about this.
So, regarding the leadership training, essentially, the leadership training will be delivered in an online format due to the COVID restrictions and our interest for obviously the health and safety of all participants. So, there will be a combination of pre-recorded materials in the form of mini lectures that will be around 30 minutes each. And then there will be a number, 3 actually, of online interactive sessions when we will have the opportunity to interact with the participants in our training, and we will discuss our training. So the sessions in total are 6. Each one will be delivered on a weekly basis. So essentially, participants are going to be willing to commit to our training for 6 weeks.
And when does it start? When is this all kicking off? Is it just one cohort, or are you doing a series of these?
Okay.
So essentially, because it's basically an evaluation of the training, so the aim of the project is obviously to test the effectiveness of this training in a large-scale trial. We will have 2 cohorts which will start the training. The first cohort will start this year, and please correct me if I'm wrong on that, Ioannis, but it should be in November. And the second cohort will start in the first quarter of the next year. I think it was in March, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, once participants register, I think it will be by the end of October, we will let them know in which cohort they will be. So because we need to evaluate the training experimentally, we need to randomly assign participants to one or the other cohort. So we can't tell them, unfortunately, in advance which cohort they will belong to, but they will be informed roughly by mid-end of October, so that they know when they have to commit their time to the training. And another important aspect, maybe to add to what Ioannis just said, is that the training also, or the participants will also benefit from the networks they create during the training. So participants will obviously interact with leaders from other small businesses, and we will discuss things like best practices to lead age-diverse teams, how to resolve conflicts in age-diverse teams, but also general aspects of motivation, engagement. So how can leaders generally motivate their employees, which I think, taking into consideration that a lot of businesses have to shift to the topic of remote work, can be quite interesting for them, because the question is, how can you maintain employees committed and motivated during such a situation?
Yeah. And certainly that additional networking, people get so much value. I guess it sits right at the heart of what a Chamber of Commerce does. So we would absolutely endorse that. I was just going to turn to Emily, who leads for the Chamber on all of our sort of skills work and a lot around innovation, is the mastermind behind our Growth Through People campaign as well. And I mean, Emily, for people who are watching and Chamber members who have heard about DINNOS, I mean, what's your take on who should be taking a deeper look at this? Are there particular sectors or particular types of businesses who you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis where you think you really should have a look at DINNOS, get involved, and try to extrapolate the benefits from this program?
Definitely. I think so. The project is aimed at SMEs, so those employing between 10 and I think it's 249 employees. I think more broadly, the DINNOS offers an opportunity for businesses who, over the last 6 months, have been tight on cash, but maybe have had people that they're still very, very keen in investing in, especially when it comes to those leadership and people management skills that we're always talking about during Growth Through People, but obviously spoke about quite extensively in regards to change and Growth Through People this year. I think there are a lot of particularly SME businesses out there who have that potential in their teams, but just at the moment don't have the capacity to invest in training, and DINNOS provides quite a unique opportunity to get that leadership training. And age diversity in teams is a big part of it, but also improving that innovation so you can discover new markets, improve your processes, your products, your services, all the associated benefits that go along with improved innovation. I think anyone who's involved in our Growth Through People campaign, attending the events or the webinars as they became this year, delivering the events and the webinars, contributing blogs and case studies, should be looking into DINNOS, whether it's for themselves or for their colleagues, and obviously the networks that they made, developed during Growth Through People.
And outside of the size of the business in terms of members of staff, are there any other eligibility criteria for people to be aware of, or is that it?
So Ioannis can correct me if I'm wrong. The individual benefiting from the free leadership training has to be a member of the senior management team of the business, and have at least 3 direct reports, just because they will also be involved in providing 180-degree feedback to contribute to that leadership training. But I think in terms of sector, there's no specific requirements. It's for any business based in the West Midlands, of that requisite size, and I think that's certainly why we as a chamber were interested in partnering up on the project, because it's a free opportunity for businesses to improve innovation at a time when adaptation and innovation and resilience are sort of needed more than ever.
Well, I mean, and I think that says it all very nicely, doesn't it? What a great opportunity is at a time of challenge such as this. If you're a business between 10 to 250 people, you want to innovate, you're looking to invest in your people, here is a free, fully funded program which is available to you, being done remotely, but obviously there's great links with Aston University, and it's really a case of signing up, registering your interest, and then be it the end of this year or sort of I think you were saying March next year, sort of get on the program and learn, and also sort of participate in that broader the broader study that's taking place. But what a golden opportunity, and I think that's where, as you say, Emily, we're really encouraging people to take a look and to get their names down for the DINNOS project. Just to wrap up, I mean, any final sort of thoughts or messages from the 3 of you around for people who are watching?
Sign up as soon as possible. I mean, maybe to raise, we are aiming to train 150 businesses in total. And obviously, the sooner a business signs up, the sooner we can guarantee them a place on the program. And for businesses who basically sign up after we have the 150 businesses recruited, we will need to see how to accommodate them. So please, if you consider signing up, do it as quickly as possible, because then you can be guaranteed a place on the program.
Great. When it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, the opportunity's there, and again, I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Obviously, thank Aston University, and we were talking about this off camera as well. I think it's very clear that the funding has come through. The EU Horizon 2020 program, and really needs highlighting, because this sort of opportunity is obviously one which, as we exit the EU, such opportunities will be taking a different form going forward. But as you say, it's a great message. So please, if you want to find out more, you'll see all the information and links around the video, and you can always reach out to the chamber team as well at any point. But thank you very much.